You know, they're tired of being abused, spit at, punched, stabbed every single day.
That's a paramedic with AMR describing what he says is a normal day on the job. He says paramedics are on the front lines when it comes to the city's growing mental health crisis. And he says in return, they're assaulted and attacked regularly.
Fox 12's Haley Rush joins us downtown with the details.
Eric Gilmore has worked as a paramedic in this area for nearly 30 years. He loves what he does, but says in the past year and a half, his job has become completely unsafe. This picture showing an ambulance with a smashed window is just one small look into the lives of Portland paramedics, according to Eric Gilmore.
Over the last, I want to say actually 2 years, more so since the pandemic, just everybody's in crisis. Recently we had 2 ambulances that were, the crews were attacked. One of them actually took a baseball bat, came up to the crew. We've had a year and a half ago, we had a paramedic that was actually stabbed with a knife in the back of an ambulance. We've had razor blades pulled on our crews, so just the increase of violence, of what's going on is insane.
Gilmore, a paramedic with nearly 30 years experience, says he believes the city's growing mental health crisis is falling on them.
You can't drive any street down McLaughlin, everywhere where you see homeless camps, you see people shooting up, you see the drugs. Who goes to those camps when they get called on? We do. And they all carry weapons. They all carry, knives of some sort. Now we're responsible with, frisking them. I'm not in law enforcement. I'm a paramedic.
And he says when attacks happen, there aren't enough police officers to respond.
Like I said, we don't have the training and we don't have the tools. But when you cut police officers and they're not able to respond, to an emergency that we need, what do? We don't have pepper spray, we don't have guns, we don't carry, anything to protect.
We reached out to City Commissioner Joanne Hardesty about Gilmore's claims. She sent us a statement that reads, "I have the highest appreciation for the people working in first response and know just how difficult and often dangerous their jobs can be. No one should fear for their personal safety on the job, especially our healthcare workers. I have reached out to the union representing AMR paramedics so I can learn more about their concerns and how the city can help." Commissioner Mingus Maps told Fox 12 that the police department is understaffed, and he supports Mayor Ted Wheeler's proposal to rehire recently retired officers. Maps said in part in a statement, "Additionally, I've been a vocal advocate for an increase for the behavioral health unit that sends de-escalation trained officers with clinicians to scenes where there is violence."
We want to go home just like everybody else does. I got kids, I got grandkids, I want to be able to do that. So does everybody else, but that's the dangers of the job sometimes. And it's just, we want to bring a highlight that it's gotten worse and we need to figure out more solutions.
We also spoke to other paramedics off camera. They say they also fear for their safety. They say people are quitting left and right over this. We did reach out to the mayor's office tonight to ask for an interview, but did not immediately hear back. If you would like to see more of Gilmore's interview, you can head to kptv.com. Haley Rush, Fox 12 Oregon.